Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm going to be going through with you how to go through each lesson. Wow, there's a lot of throughs in that sentence. Anyways, and if you take a look, this is just an example. So we're looking at lesson 2, introducing proportion relationship with tables. It's going to take approximately 3 days, which means about 3 hours of work. Sometimes it'll say 3 hours, sometimes it says 3 days, just kind of depending on how I organize things. Here's the lesson objective. And here's the overview, and here's the printout, and we'll talk about that in a second. And here's some resources, some videos that will help you. Now, this is how I've broken up each lesson, and it might change in the future, but this is what I have so far. There are 3 questions, 1, 2, 3. And it's divided by this line. If you guys take a look, there's this line right here, and it's divided by that. So this is line 1. Or this is question number 1, question number 2, and then question number 3. And then there's sometimes there's optional. This means if you really want to have some extra practice, you can do this one. But this is just optional practice, so you don't have to do it. But I do encourage you guys to challenge yourselves. So one thing that's very important is that for each problem, you really have to not look at the solution right away. The faster you look at the solution, the less the information and the concept will stick to you. So I believe that the more you spend time, the more you're wrestling with the concept, the more you try to fight and try to get gritty. Gritty is another word for kind of like perseverance. It's a little bit more than that, but you want to get to the point where you're really wrestling with the question and trying to understand it for yourself. Because anybody can click the answer and get the answer, but that's not really what I'm going to be grading you on. And you shouldn't be really tested on whether you click the answer or not. What you'll be tested on eventually is going to be whether you know the concept, not whether you can write things down. And so in order for you to understand the concept, you're going to have to wrestle with it. So the reason why I hid this answer, if you click on it, the answer will show. And the reason why I did that is so that I can give you an opportunity for you to wrestle with the problem before you click on the answer. So that's why I did that. And so wrestle with it, really struggle with it. I would say at least, per problem, you should take at least 30 minutes trying to just solve one problem. And I know it's a pretty simple problem, but I'd say 30 minutes to an hour just solving one problem. And because that's how I divided it up. It's about 1 hour per problem. That's how I divided up the days. That's why it's 3 days or 3 hours, because there are 3 different problems and one problem is supposed to take you about an hour to solve. And obviously you're like, oh, Mr. Kim, this shouldn't take me an hour, but that's why I'm telling you, you got to wrestle with it. And that's why it should take you about an hour. And so once you wrestle with it and you want to check your answer, you click here. And then there will be some explanation here. And then there's the answer here. Now, if you want, and then here's the answer for the chart, right? Or for the table. Now, if you want a little bit more in-depth explanation, you're like, I don't understand why he got 15 cups or why the answer is 30 people, then what you can do is you can click on Mr. Kim's explanation. Now, here's the cool thing about this one. If you click on this thing right here, this arrow button, it will show you what I wrote right here, or what I explained right here. So this is a video of me explaining. All right, everyone, let's take a look at this problem here. So it says a recipe says that 2 cups of dry rice will serve 6 people. So this problem or this video is explaining this problem right here. And so if you click right here, it will take you to the video. If you click this arrow thing, it's going to take you to the work that I did on the video. And that's the same case with this one. This one only has one problem, so this is the answer. And if you click on this one, as you can see, it will show you the answers here, or my work. And also if you click on here, it will show you the video that I recorded for this specific problem. So that's how this is broken up. Obviously this one as well, and because this one's optional and this one has Mr. King's explanation, for this one I didn't explain it, and the reason why is because it's an optional problem, and maybe this is a problem that we will do in class together perhaps. So that is how it's broken up. And so this should take you about 3 days. Once again, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. Really wrestle with it and then click the answers And then if you still don't understand, click on the Mr. Kim's explanation. And if you still don't understand, then please come to the office hours. I'll be more than happy to help you guys with it. All right, I hope that helped, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.